Hello, this is teddygaming and welcome back to another preview on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles tmnt, the Samuel Adventures, issue number 4. And oh boy, this issue is going to be amazing. We got Punk Frogs and Leatherhead. Do I need to say anything else other than that? Yeah, let's just get into this one. Okay, so do first start off with Krang and Shredder. They're in this lab and they're trying to crack this meteorite which Shredder stole in, I believe it was issue 1, maybe issue 2, I'm not exactly too sure. And Krang's trying to basically crack it with this Bunsen burner, I'm pretty sure it is, or something like that. And he does ask Shredder how his people are able to like crack the other meteorite. And Shredder says basically they cracked it with magic. And Krang says basically, oh well, I don't have that, but they do have technology in Dimension X. So I do find that to be pretty interesting. And I won't lie, I do think it could have been pretty interesting, really cool to see like Krang and Shredder use magic. Maybe they might have used it in the show, but I haven't really seen too much of the show, so I can't say too much. But I think it could have been cool to see it here in the comics. So then going over to the next page, we do get to see the Technodrome, and we do get to see the Stone Soldiers, and talking to, I believe it's Trag or Grantor, I'm not entirely too sure, it's one of the two. And basically Krang asks if he can send over some technology so that they can crack the meteorite and stuff like that. And they're not, and Krang and Shredder aren't exactly too sure where it is, but Shredder has a theory and it is actually a meteorite. And we're talking to the Professor MacGuffin person, and he's wearing the armor from the last issue, and the reason for it is because they don't have a department for that stuff, which, yeah, that's all we really need to say about this universe for stuff like this to happen. And Donatello has the bright idea for basically he needs to get all Turtles down to the lair so we can come up with a way to stop the Shredder. And yeah, that's really it for this page. It's there. Yeah, I won't lie, I did like the gag about the Professor MacGuffin stuff, but yeah. So then the next bit, which yeah, I feel like you can already see the image which I'm already looking at, and oh boy. So we do get to see Donatello. He's talking about Shredder and what he can do with all this stuff. He can basically use this meteorite to turn into armor or more powerful stuff if he was able to get the technology to create it. And Mikey thinks of Shredder playing basketball, and oh boy, does this comic knows how to use its comedy to the max. And oh boy, this is definitely a contender for one of the best comics of the year so far. But yeah, so then after that we do get to see the Turtles talking about stuff and what they should be doing, and then that's when we do go into the next page, which is where things just get set up properly for the whole story. And we do get to see the character Daniel Trag or Grantor, one of the two. He sends over the device and it goes through the portal and it gets lost. And I am presuming that this is going to be what sets up the story for this issue, where the Turtles go to the swamps to find this technology and encounter Leatherhead. And yeah, I don't have too much to really say about it. It's just something which I would expect from this kind of story with this universe. And it does give me a lot of vibes from the first appearance of the Punk Frogs, where the Retro, or I think, no, it wasn't Retro Mutant, it was Mutant. We went to Earth, but got lost in a storm, and then it got wound up in swamps and mutated the frogs. So it does give me a little vibes from that, and in a way, I'm somewhat glad that the Punk Frogs are in this story, just because it really does make a lot more sense with them in there. So yeah. And then there was also this tease of Leatherhead, and yeah, it's just amazing. Like I said in last issue, this comic really does look like the TV show, and it is so amazing. And if I just saw that, I would say that, yeah, this is directly from the cartoon, but yeah, this artwork is amazing. Okay, so then going into the description for this issue, it is: after learning that the Shredder stolen an indestructible meteorite from Tesseract, Donatello discovers an interdimensional signal in the deep south that he thinks might be connected. Donatello and Raphael take a little road trip to investigate. Teaming up with Punk Frogs, Attila and Rasputin against an old enemy, while they're at it, the Samuel Adventures continues with a new 2-issue story arc called Swapping Pads. And yeah, I must admit, the the name does sound really cool, I won't lie, but then when you do look at the next issue with what they're going to be doing in that one, I don't really know how well the story, I don't know if the story really works too well. I think it works for this one, but yeah. So then going in for the covers, and oh boy, this, I won't lie, so these covers, this was the comic that really made me want to go all in with the covers, and they're just so amazing. This one was done by Jack Lawrence, I think it was, and oh boy, this one's amazing. Just seeing the turtles and the punk frogs fighting Leatherhead, this art style, everything about it is just amazing. I can't really say anything bad about this one. This cover, really great. Yeah, I want to say it's near perfect, if not perfect. It's just beautiful. I love this one so much. And then we do have this one where we do get to see Leatherhead jumping out of deep waters and going after the turtles and punk frogs. And again, what can I really say about this one? This one's just so amazing. Just seeing like this character jumping out at these characters. Oh, too good. Too good to be true, I want to say. It's just, yeah, wow, just amazing. And yeah, I don't really know what to really say about this one. It's just so good. And again, this was also like another one that like really made me want to go all in with the covers, as like, so great. I've been holding off for talking about this cover for like quite a while, or like these covers for quite a while, just because like they're so good. And now that I finally get to talk about it, I don't know what to really say. They're just so amazing, just amazing. So then we do have this one cover C, but I'm not too sure who the artist is. And with this one, it does look a lot like the TV show as well. I don't think it's as good as the as Dan Shearing's artwork in terms of like recreating the art style, but I think it's more down to the colours, which, you know, it makes them look like different. But at the same time, you can tell that it's this show. I think it's just more the like third shading. I think that's what it is. But either way, we do get to see the punk frogs riding on the on a party wagon, eating the fly, and yeah, again, what do I say about this cover? This one wasn't really as big of a as a pull-in as the other two covers, Falcon, all the covers, but this one is just amazing. I just love this one with the artwork, the colours. Again, near perfect, so great. But then we do have the 110 variant, and yeah, I won't lie, this one's done by Freddie Williams II, so you know, you can always expect good stuff from him and his artwork. But at the same time, I won't lie, this one's not really exciting or as great as the other ones. It just doesn't really feel like the 87 show. I know that is because it's in his art style. It doesn't really work too well, but it's still a great cover. But yeah, I won't lie, even all the 110 variants, they're all not really as good as the cover A and cover B's ones. But we do have it without the text. Yay! So yeah, if you want it, it's there. It's a little bit more expensive, but yeah. But yeah, I must admit, overall, I do feel like this one is possibly my favourite one. This one was just, near perfect, even not perfect. Just seeing the characters like this fighting, I think this has to be my favourite cover. One of my favourite covers of the year. It's just near perfect. Yeah. That's gonna be it for today, guys. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about this. Are you looking forward to this one? Are you not? Also, what covers are you looking forward to? But yeah. That's gonna be it for today, guys. If there's some, please share, like, subscribe, and all that stuff. Goodbye, yo, and bye.